Hi, we're the Three Bandigos. My name is Stefan.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Nick. Today we're going to be doing our Logan review. So our first section is going to be non-spoilers. Then we'll have a big warning, and then we're going to go into our spoiler section. So we're just going to start off with talking about our general thoughts about it.
I love the movie. I think it has probably one of my favorite superhero movies ever. It was emotional. There were good fight scenes. It was just all around a good movie.
Yeah, I have to agree. That was such an amazing movie. I mean, it had me in tears at the ending without giving anything away there. But I mean, I was crying for like 10 minutes after the.
Yeah, you definitely cried twice in the theater, and then just sat outside in silence for about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so that was quite an emotional.
It was great. It was a beautiful movie.
No, it was very well done. You know, each of the characters got their own moments to shine, which I thought was nice. A lot of big superhero movies now, they're too big of a cast and they don't get to focus on individual character development. I thought this movie did it really well.
Yeah. One thing about it for sure is it's definitely rated R for a reason. I mean, the amount of blood.
Yeah. Blood, gore, and language is definitely in the forefront of this movie, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. I think it's definitely something the character needed. Which I'm glad they didn't start with this, though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I definitely think it was a great thing because I mean, just the Wolverine, just as a character, like in the comics, I mean, he's so unruly, you know. Yeah. So like having like Violent. Hugh Jackman just being able to go all out at the end, like his last time, like it just.
That's another thing. Yeah, Hugh Jackman has officially said this is going to be his last time playing it, unless it's in the MCU.
Yeah.
Which fingers crossed, but.
Marvel, make a deal.
But yeah, it was. I think it was a great last time for Hugh Jackman. I think he really got to showcase what he had. And you know, as much as it is about Logan, the other characters were great too. Laura, Professor X.
Oh yeah.
Even the villains, I thought were really fleshed out.
There were a few villains that kind of showed up and didn't.
Yeah, there was the one guy.
You know? Right, but as a general statement, the villains were very well done.
Yeah, I thought overall it was a very, very well put together movie. You can definitely tell it was a passion project for Hugh Jackman. He was definitely into it.
It's going to be upsetting if they go on to do more Wolverine movies and have to find a way to replace Hugh Jackman. Like if Marvel MCU doesn't make a deal, it's gonna be a sad day for all superhero fans.
I think recasting is inevitable, unfortunately. But
Fox, I've come to bargain.
It's Doctor Strange. So. Didn't get that.
Yeah, a little Doctor Strange reference there.
There you go. All right. So at this time, I guess we're gonna move into our spoiler review.
Alright.
So we're gonna have something.
Yeah, we'll give you a second here.
There.
So that way you can.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Spoilers.
All right.
Cool. That's enough for an alert.
Yeah.
Wow. That movie was.
That was intense.
That was intense. That was.
I was at first. With Caliban, I didn't quite know who he was.
I didn't either. I had to ask Nick after the movie.
Yeah, I didn't see Apocalypse, and I'm not just familiar with the character as a whole. I know that there's different actors, but the character was still there. I gotta say, I was kind of iffy about him, but I really like I really like him as a character and how he was so. I don't know. He was just kind of being held. He was always just. He was never free in that until he died. Like at the very start, Logan has him just sitting there babysitting, Professor X, and then the bad guys come in, they put him in a cage and make him hunt, down, and I mean he's even in a cage in his last moments, so until he finally drops the grenades, and kills himself, and which I thought that was really he didn't kill the bad guys, which he killed the off ones, but the main guy, he didn't take him out, but I thought that was a really good end.
Yeah, Caliban is a great character. Just he's not very well known, which kind of sucks, but he's a really cool character, and I thought that was a good way to send off. You say he was in Apocalypse. It wasn't huge though. He was only in it for a little bit, and they didn't really showcase his powers at all.
I would say because I saw Apocalypse and I just didn't remember him at all.
He was the bald dude in Africa who helped Storm. That's another review.
Actually, I think I do remember that now.
Spoiler for a different movie.
Yeah. But yeah, so he was really utilizing that. Actually, I really like Stephen Merchant too, which was the guy who played Caliban.
Yeah, and Logan. Yeah, I like him as well.
I really liked him. He's really funny. But that's another thing. The casting in this movie was great.
Oh, I
Obviously,
love the cast.
Getting Patrick Stewart to come back as Professor
Yeah.
X was great. You know, I love James McAvoy. I think that's how you say his name. But I think he does a great job. But I think Professor X will always be Patrick Stewart to me. I think. But I thought it was a completely different Professor X though too. He was funny.
Oh yeah,
which
it was.
cool.
It was very
and just to
hilarious.
show his deterioration.
Oh yeah,
it
like
was
in the
mine.
beginning where he was like basically insane.
He was just
Yeah.
rolling around in
Rolling
his
around,
little
yeah.
Yeah,
wheelchair.
it
Talking about Taco
actually
Bell.
like it almost broke my heart seeing that because Professor X has always been like my favorite X-Men.
He's always put together. You know, he's
Yeah.
in charge.
It like
just see him as withered down.
it wasn't the most emotional part of the movie. That was definitely like the ending, but it was definitely like that. I'm not a bit movie crier. That almost got me.
See, I don't know. I thought Professor X, his death was more emotional.
You thought that was more? I didn't really think it was all that emotional. I mean, like he was sitting there and he was having like his regrets and everything, and then then he just kind of got stabbed, and then that was pretty much it.
But I thought he was gonna die before he actually saw Logan again. Like I thought the only face he was gonna see
Yeah.
was the fake.
What
Logan.
I thought was great, or what it wasn't great. What got me was when Logan picks up Professor X. He was like, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me."
Yeah,
that's
was,
what got me.
Yeah.
Because
That
I mean,
was definitely-
he very well could have died thinking Logan killed him.
Yeah, and that would have been
Horrible.
yeah, that would have been awful.
That's what I thought was gonna happen, and
Yeah, that was definitely that was something.
Yeah, his burial, Professor X's burial. I mean, like I enjoyed it and everything like that, and I enjoyed
what it is.
and I enjoyed Logan's like kind of little speech he was trying to have.
This is nice. There's water.
Yeah, there's water. Look at the water, but look at the flowers. But another reference to a show.
Yeah, put in the comments if you know what reference that is.
Ooh, definitely. But I didn't like the scene right afterwards where he's at the truck. Like, I mean, I liked it because
I
he
liked
was
that.
frustrated and everything. But I mean, it was almost comedic, and
I don't know. I agree. It felt out of time a bit, but I thought the scene itself was good.
I feel like he should have or not he. I feel like they should have waited a little bit in order to get to that. Like they should have let the sad moment in, flash out, and like another scene, have him tear the truck apart.
Yeah, I want to see Laura. I want to see her driving. I want to see that scene. That's what I'm saying. I want to see her carrying
her
Jackman
carrying
to the
him
truck.
back, and like driving him to the hospital because that was a little like 8-year-old girl.
Didn't she? Because the dude with the fisherman with the dog.
Yeah,
that showed up.
She just stole his truck.
Yeah.
Oh, really? I thought she got him to take them.
He could have.
Yeah.
They never really say that.
They
never
never
say-
really.
He could've.
I assume she killed him.
I just assumed he stole the truck.
I assume she killed him and then stole it.
I assume that she just asked the man to take him back to the hospital.
Comment
I
below
guess-
what you think.
I guess I just have too high hopes for people.
All right, so I think this is a pretty good segue to talk about Laura.
Oh yeah,
She was
insane.
great.
She was
insane.
I loved it. I mean, I loved her character.
It killed me after Professor X dies and they get out of the hospital and in the car and then she just starts like spouting out random crap in Spanish. I was like, wait a second. She actually like talk, and then she started speaking in English. And I was like, why have you been silent the whole movie? Why can you only talk with Professor X until he dies?
Yeah.
Well, I think it was. Well, I don't think she really like trusted Logan a whole lot and didn't really like him.
That changed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that changed at the end, but I feel like Professor X, he's kind of like that grandfather type, figure, like guy of wisdom. And plus, she didn't need to speak out loud, like, I mean, because, you just communicate with the mind, but, and I don't think she trusted Logan a whole lot, and that's why, she didn't really want to speak until he's dead and, he's the only person he has left.
I know we're like talking about lore right now, but like I loved how Professor X, like his the bad guy, I can't remember his name, but he was like the most powerful brain in existence combined with the worst brain deterioration disease.
Yeah.
Like
His seizures were.
Yeah, those were some pretty
Insane.
intense moments in the movie.
Those were great. Yeah. I love the action scenes during the seizure the slow motion.
Oh,
yeah,
killing.
those were-
It was great. Laura was crazy. She had some of the best action scenes, I think.
Oh, she most definitely, most definitely.
I thought that definitely showed a lot about her character. The first thing you see her really do is carry out holding the head.
Yeah,
sheet.
carry it, holding a head and toss it over, and you're just
Right.
like, whoa.
The
I mean,
foot spikes.
oh, that was so
wow.
cool.
Those were so
Yeah,
cool. They
that
didn't
was-
utilize them as much as I think they should have.
No,
Yeah,
but they were cool.
definitely.
I think they'll have a new X-Men movie. You know, like
I think
the
they'll do New Mutants.
Yeah, New Mutants. Because I mean, obviously, you all.
I was
know,
really
saw
hoping
the
so.
mutants
Like
at the end.
I walked out and I was like, okay, I really hope they do something with all these
kids, yeah.
these kids, because like there's a lot you can do with these.
Now, me and Stefan saw it together, but you didn't.
No,
so
I
you
was-
had a different viewing than we did, but it was good. Well, I thought the adamantium bullet was kind of a like gimme, like, oh, I've had this the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, which kind of made me like. I was curious. I was like, why would you keep that around? I mean, if somebody finds that in your pocket, I mean, you're done. Like, I
Well,
mean,
he said,
He's trying to kill himself.
yeah, he said
Oh,
he
I
kept
mean-
it. I mean, it's the one thing that can kill him.
yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I just, like I just didn't understand why he would want to keep that around himself. Because I mean, like, what if he wasn't suicidal and then somebody was just like, haha, I found your bullet, and just kills him? I thought that would be I was like, that's a little self-destructing right there.
I think it was. Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, that last shot where she blows his head off
Yeah.
that was something. Yeah,
Well, clone Logan. But...
Clone Logan.
Clone
yeah,
Logan.
Not real Logan. But yeah, and then obviously the last shot of the movie, her taking the cross.
Oh
and
my gosh,
making it the
that
X.
killed me.
Oh my
That was-
lord.
That was a lot.
Tears just streaming down my face when that happened.
I don't know. I got more. It more hit me when like he got impaled by the tree and she was.
That was something.
She was like,
Like,
she
hacking away
finally,
the back of
yeah,
it,
and
yeah.
like she finally called him like daddy and all that crap. Like
Yeah.
that was.
I mean, that was
got me.
sad, but that was like,
It was almost like a release, kind of like all this tension has been built up, and he finally gets to relax down. He's been constantly in tension, hurting this whole movie. It was almost like he was kind of accepting of it now.
yeah. And I mean, just overall, like those scenes are seen a lot in other movies, but I just really liked, the trademark just X at the end. I mean, like
Yeah.
that's what, because I mean, like, he's dying. That's sad. You expect him to die. I mean, like, they're not just gonna. You didn't
Really?
expect him to die.
No, I mean, part of me was like, okay, yeah, he's dying, but like, it's always like he's Wolverine. He can't die.
Yeah.
I saw an interview with Hugh Jackman where he was just like, I originally like pushed for him not to die at the end.
Really.
Yeah, he was just like, yeah, I was gonna have him like go off with the New Mutants. It was like, I'm glad we didn't do that.
Oh yeah.
It was like, it would have ruined the movie.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I think it
definitely,
would have, because
definitely.
I mean, it almost definitely would have been like
Oh,
the
well,
whole
he'll be
we would have had to recast, and then then you're just like, well, I mean, he left away as like this old man Hugh Jackman, but now if they do another movie, I mean, he's gonna be there with like a completely different person. That'd just be
Yeah.
a bit weird, and I wouldn't enjoy that.
So I think overall it was a pretty solid movie. I think we've neglected the most important part of the movie though,
What's that?
the Deadpool opening.
Oh my god, that Deadpool opening. That was-
I thought great. The
that was-
teaser trailer for the two. Actually, the one that was shown in the theater was an edited down version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I was gonna say the real trailer was released on Ryan Reynolds' YouTube.
I had to stop and think for a second what you guys were talking about. It's like, wait a second, Logan didn't open with Deadpool.
Yeah,
No,
the Deadpool trailer.
yeah.
Which I thought that was cool. So definitely, we can do a Deadpool 2 talk.
Oh
in a
yeah,
future episode.
yeah. Whenever that comes around, I mean, I know I'm looking forward to
Me
it.
too.
I really
yeah.
enjoyed the first one a lot.
That's another thing. Deadpool definitely opened up the genre for rated R superhero movies. So
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I was thinking earlier when we were talking about how they moved into rated R. It was like Deadpool was really like what got it there.
this is a different film than Deadpool, definitely.
Oh, most
definitely.
definitely.
But
Yeah,
they
this is-
definitely utilize the R rating
They're-
in a different way.
I would say they're
But-
rated R for two
Yeah.
entirely different reasons.
I
Well,
think
not
they're
entirely.
No,
but-
they were pretty similar, but I think the way they used it was
I don't know.
really
I was,
the distinguishing
I was thinking
factor.
more like Deadpool was rated R for like the language, the
violence.
violence, and
But
like,
the violence wasn't as bad.
The violence wasn't as
I
bad.
mean, it wasn't all blood and gory. I mean,
right,
it was
and then there was
violent.
also the sex celebration.
That was
stripper scene.
stripper scene. Yeah,
yeah.
there was.
Yeah.
So that's
Nudity.
that was more why Deadpool was rated R more for the comedy that they
Yeah.
could do with it. Logan was rated R because it needed
It
it.
It
needed
needed it.
It needed it.
Yeah, if he was just if bodies were just falling and like nothing was really happening, I would have been very angry. I would have not been happy. It wouldn't have been as emotional. I know. I looked over to you in the theaters and I was like, I think I know how this is going to end. I mean, I was wrong when I said that.
You were wrong, yeah.
But because what I was thinking is, the one kid left a note and was like, "Hey, don't take all of this at once," and then he just injects it all, and he just like goes insane. I mean, like everything just went away, and I mean he's just sprinting full force.
I thought he was gonna go like Animal Logan, like killing good and
bad.
bad.
And then I thought like he was gonna go animal killing, and then Laura was gonna have to use that bullet to kill him at the end. Like he was gonna be like, "Please just do it. Like end this."
Right. That's
like
what I was.
I thought that's what was gonna happen.
Huh,
towards the end.
I would like to see that.
Yeah, I would have
cool.
really. And I thought that's how it was gonna end because I was like, "Oh wait, she still has the bullet. She's gonna kill him because he's completely lost it and is like."
I feel like I prefer it the way it happened, but I definitely would have liked it that way as well.
Yeah. I mean, I like the way that they did it. I really enjoyed that. But I thought that's how it was gonna go, and I was like bracing myself for that. I was like, "Oh my god, this is gonna be a really intense scene." But I mean, the way it ended, I thought was still just as impactful, if not more.
All right, so I think we should get to our final thoughts, and then let's give it a rating.
I mean,
I think so. Out of 10, let's start with Stefan.
Out of 10, let's see. I rate movies on IMDb. I think I gave it. Yeah, I think I gave it a 9, and I'm gonna keep it to that. If you haven't seen the movie, I mean, you gotta go see it. I mean, that's just.
Jacob.
This was the first movie I've watched in a while that I didn't have any real complaints on. I'm probably with Stefan at 9.
And I'll probably give it a 9 too, just for consistency base.
Yeah.
So we all got a 9.
All 9s across the board.
It's pretty solid movie.
Yeah, it's very very solid. And I'm sure, yeah. So that's about all the time we have, I think, for this one. If you did like this video, please click that like button. If you have anything that you want to share with us, ways to improve or anything that we can do different or other discussion topics, please leave those in the comment section down below.
And English tips. English tips always help.
Yeah, please. I need those. And so if you want to see more of these, please do subscribe so that way you can get that. Click the little bell thing so you get the notifications. And
all right. Yeah. And actually, I'm going to ask something. Why don't you comment, if you have seen the movie, comment down below your favorite character that was in it. I think that'll be a good one. Yeah. So comment your favorite character. Try not to leave spoilers for people who haven't seen it. But yeah, so your favorite character. All right, and remember, stay nerdy, amigos.